Hello everyone and welcome to Shelly's Creation. I will share some crochet ideas for confidently creating Christmas ornaments on this tutorial. This tutorial is not just for beginners, but also for those looking to level up their crochet skills. Before we dive in, make sure to hit that subscribe button so you can easily access all my tutorials. And don't forget to share our videos with your crochet loving family and friends. Let's spread the joy of crochet together. Now let's dive in and explore this wonderfully simple crochet project for today. This project is designed to be straightforward and enjoyable, perfect for all skill levels. First, let's start by gathering the materials. In this tutorial, I am using 3 colors of yarn with the size of medium or number 4. For the yarn, you can use any colors that you love. The hook size is 8 or 5.00 millimeter. The ring size is 2 or 3 inches in diameter. Yarn needle, 2 pieces of beads, the hole in the center, and scissor. Now, if you are ready with your materials, let's get started. Let's gather our hook, ring, and first color of yarn. Then, once you are ready, we're gonna make a slip knot and work into your ring by making a single crochet. When making a single crochet, we do not count the number of stitches we are working on here, as long as you cover the whole ring, and that's great. Now go ahead and continue your work and meet on the last stitch that we are working on. Then if you think your ring needs more space, you can push it back and fully cover with a single crochet. Once we are done here, insert your hook on the first chain, grab the second color of your yarn, and complete the stitches. Then cut the first color of your yarn and secure it at the back. This time we are only working on the front loop with a twisted stitch on the second row. Let's make a chain of 1. Then insert your hook on the next chain from the front loop only. Then yarn over the yarn, twist it counterclockwise and pull through. I call this a twisted single crochet. Now go to the next chain, yarn over, twist it and pull it through. I want you to work loose on your yarn for these stitches so it will be easy for you to complete them. Otherwise, you'll have a hard time pulling the yarn. Also, make sure your tension is always even. Now continue to complete your work in every stitch, and I'll wait for you in the last stitch of this row. On the last stitch, let's cut the yarn before we proceed. Then use your yarn needle to complete the stitch on the second row. Then insert your needle in the first stitch. Then go back to the last stitch to complete the row and secure at the back. On the row, let the third color of the yarn make a slip knot. Now we will work on the back loop of our base. To start, we are making a chain of 25 for hanging purposes. Then going back to the same chain, then make a slip stitch and another slip stitch on the next chain. Chain 3 and 2 double crochet using the same stitch. The 3 chains are also counted as 1 double crochet. So let's do this on the next chain. Make 3 double crochets in every stitch around to complete row 3. After we complete the row, we make a slip stitch on the first chain, cut the yarn, and secure at the back. On row 4, grab the second color of your yarn. Then we are going to make a border as the last project. Make a slip knot, then insert your hook into any chains and make a single crochet in every stitches. Now go ahead and I'll see you in the last stitches of this row. Before we complete this row, we're gonna cut the yarn and we're gonna make a seamless slip stitches using the yarn needle. Now insert your hook on the first chain, then go back to the last chains at the back loop only and pull through. And after that, you have a seamless slip stitch. Then secure the yarn at the back. Now your base is done and set aside. The next steps we are working on is the bow. You can use any color you want, that's fine, but I prefer to use whatever we already have here. So I choose the white one to complement the base. Now what we're going to do here is to make a slip knot, then chain 2, slightly turn your work clockwise, then look at these 2 loops here, insert your hook and yarn over. You have 2 loops here and yarn over again. Slightly turn your work, insert your hook on those 2 loops and yarn over. 2 loops on your hook, yarn over again, and slightly turn your work. Now repeat this process until you have 1 foot long and leave a long tail and cut the yarn. Once you are done the 1 foot long, this time fold your work into half using a yarn needle to sew until you reach 2 inches. Then fold it into half again and sew it together like this. Look at the center again and insert your needle to sew to form a bow. Then wrap around and secure at the back. After that, sew to your base and don't forget to share with your family and friends. Once we are done, let's make another 25 chains and cut the yarn. This time, let's grab the beads, which we're going to put on both ends of these chains. So we need to insert the first one first, then secure the ends to make sure your beads won't fall. So I made a loop a couple of times here and then I cut the yarn. And then the same process we are going to do on the other side. Lastly, we are going to tie up behind the bow like this. Then before we secure it, make sure both sides are the same length and tie it back at the lower portion. Make sure that you make it tight. And now the Christmas ornaments are done and ready to use, bringing a sense of joy and accomplishment to your holiday season. I hope you enjoy making these ideas for your Christmas decorations. Before I end this tutorial, I encourage you to share your creation with the Shelley's Creation community. If you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, this is your chance. Don't forget to like and share with your family and friends. Happy crocheting everyone. See you on my next video. Bye.